Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy the Tan Superman. It's your boy JAMARI Speaks back here on the main channel today. And so ever since I was a kid, I've been very fascinated by a competition held every year called the World's Strongest Man. Dating back to 1977, this competition seeks to do exactly what the name entitles. Basically bring a bunch of big old gorilla humans together to see who can either straight up bang out the most weight, or maybe even take on some sort of insane strength challenge. Like back in 2017 when they had competitors lift this massive piece of wood coming in at a whopping 1,200 pounds. Is it pretty much just an insanely heavy deadlift with a little farmer's walk? Absolutely. But does it look way more badass like this? Of course it does, little Johnny. Now shut up and eat your popcorn, that shit was expensive. I need you guys to understand that this man is literally lifting up a small stage. And this strongman competition has always been amazing to me because the average everyday American's workout really just consists of curling potato chips into their mouth and lifting their arms to turn on the television, while these guys are literally running around with their power over 9,000.
It's over 9,000!
You guys need to comprehend that these guys are so fucking strong that they could literally deadlift a whale, or maybe even your mother. Like if anyone could physically rip a human in half, it would be one of them.
Oh, much too easy. Somebody reach for those larger bars.
So obviously there's been many strongmen throughout the last 40 years. They originally wanted men who represented different fields of strength occupations like football players, Marines, bodybuilders, and even other types of professional athletes. But these days this is really almost all the competitors focus on as they train relentlessly in hopes of becoming the next world's strongest man. Can you imagine the clout that comes with that? You're the world's strongest man, like Jesus Christ. Consider the main competition like the Kentucky Derby for these big swollen beasts. They have all these different types of qualifiers for the final strongest man competition, and if you go to one of these events you can expect to see dudes pulling airplanes, carrying small vehicles, and even lifting 300-pound stones until all the veins in their face pop. Listen, it sounds to me like some fun the whole family can enjoy, okay?
The stone takes a lot out of you, so you gotta really get your mind right before you attempt it.
Oh, you know he has his mind right. I mean, seriously, does this dude even have a skull? I can literally see his entire brain right through his bald head. Seriously, look at those crevices. Like really, you know that big toad that popped out at you one night from the drainage gutter? Well, this is him now. You feel old yet? Did some steroids get into the sewer? I swear after that loss to Mario, this guy was never the same. And I kid you not when I say this guy almost loses his damn soul trying to pick this stone up. So you know that this strongman competition is some serious business when people out here risking their souls. And I know this dude brought out the lucky Tony the Tiger specials to help him try to secure the W, but to me it kinda looks like he's been eating Frosted Flakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh.
They're great!
Looking ass. Honestly, if he won this competition, it would kind of be a pretty bad look for the contest, cause let's call a spade. This guy ain't the healthiest celery stick at Wingstop, okay? Someone, just anyone, please get this man some help.
Valiant effort. 2 points.
And I don't know what's up with this particular stone, but no one can seem to lift it at all. It's kind of like there's a magnet in that thing yanking it through the floor that only this Russian dude knew how to activate. I toss stone now over shoulder? Okay, good. I mean, seriously, can you imagine dropping this on your foot? I dropped a 20-pound weight on my foot the other day at the gym and had to call an Uber home.
You may never see it again. I hope we do it. I hope you do.
My point is, to even be considered for one of these competitions, you have to be really fucking strong. Like, these are some very serious salty Splatoon candidates right here. Have you seen that new Rock movie trailer for Fast and Furious Part 32? You know, the one where he drove a Camaro through a skyscraper for the 50th time? Well, these guys are much stronger than him. And this man was literally out here pulling an entire helicopter with one arm while holding onto a moving vehicle and eating 80 pieces of sushi a night. Just on a little side note, The Rock really did swoop into that movie series and take Vin Diesel's spot kindly. But let's be honest, only one of these guys really looks like he could make it in the strongman competition. And it's not the Gold's Gym Pitbull over here. But even The Rock himself couldn't compete with Mark Felix, the human Hercules who performed what they call the Hercules hold.
Mark Felix locks him, and look at that, no messing around, and he's straight into action. Felix.
So he's standing between these two massive pillars that I assume weigh hundreds upon hundreds of pounds. These pillars are equidistantly ripping this dude's arms out of his sockets as I speak, and it's really just like nothing I've ever seen before. These strongman competitions are amazing. And my favorite part of the video is actually the commentator of the event, who really just doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. He keeps talking about how he's not showing any signs of getting tired.
Because Mark Felix does not look like he is gonna get
tired anytime soon.
And this all right before he drops the pillars, like me dropping that new Chance album straight into my trash can.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Felix with a new world record.
And speaking of record breakers, there's this man that they call the Mountain. He stands at over 6'9" and weighs over 400 pounds. You've probably seen some of his meme work. And he's currently the strongest man in the world. This guy is just an absolute mammoth of a human being. This farm boy from Iceland eats over 10,000 calories a day and has deadlifted over 1,000 pounds before. And you gotta understand that to get this big and strong, you really need to eat like a pig. Well, a pig who loves chicken and spinach and steaks and protein shakes. I mean, so many protein shakes, Jesus Christ. And you have to do strength training up to 4 to 6 hours a day. So this is pretty much like a full-time job for these men. Oh my God, that's a lot of strength training. And can you imagine picking on the Mountain's kid at school? He's literally gonna run up in your crib like Donkey Kong and slam the top of your dad's head with his fist. And now you're just a fatherless bastard. So next time you turn on the old YouTube, I want you to consider watching some of these clips of these insane specimen that we call strongmen. They're literally breaking down their bodies every single day just so we can get a little bit of entertainment and they can get a little bit of clout as the world's strongest man. I'm sure these guys do fine with the ladies, maybe even the men if that's the way they swing.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this competition. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As you guys know, the likes really help me in the algorithm, so I appreciate all that. I hope you guys have a good one. Please go follow me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks. Trying to get to 2,000 on Twitter, trying to get to 11,000 on Instagram. So help me do that, man. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Y'all stay strong out there. Y'all keep drinking your water. Y'all keep eating your vegetables. And the Tan Superman is out. I gotta go fly away. Peace.